Hi, everybody. Miss Posk here again. It is Tuesday, and we are ready for another day of studying poetry and finding the theme in a poem. I hope you listened to my video before or you were able to read this new poem that we're talking about today. It's called My Annoying Sister by Mariah S. Thies. As you can see here, this is what the poem looks like. So if you need to review and reread the strategy we learned yesterday, I recommend you go do that before today's lesson. Today we're going to be focusing again on finding the theme of a poem, and we're going to use a couple of different strategies, and we're going to think about a couple of different things in this poem versus yesterday, where we thought about a couple of different things. We thought about our feelings, and we talked about finding evidence to support our feelings. Today, we're going to kind of do the same thing, but it's going to be using different strategies. So, to find a theme in a poem, remember a theme is a big idea, a lesson, something important that the author is trying to tell us and teach us. So, in today's poem, we're going to be looking at the theme, okay? Thinking about what is the theme of My Annoying Sister. To find the theme, we will be thinking about a couple of things. Why was this poem written? And for who was it written for? What do you think the author is trying to tell us or teach us? And then, do you see any patterns, rhythms, rhymes, or repeats? Okay, so I do see, let's kind of tackle this one by one. So, why do you think this poem was written? Well, we know that it's about a sister, and we know that sisters can be annoying. Some of you may have sisters at home. Maybe they're little, like the poem, maybe they're older. And sometimes you can get annoyed with them. So maybe this is for people who have sisters at home or people who don't have a sister and want to know what a sister feels like. So really think about why was this written? Why do you think this was written? And then who do you think this was written for? So this could be written for, like I said, a bunch of different people. Be creative, okay? Why was it written? Think about why the author is writing this. Why do you think this is important? Okay. Um, and then what do you think the author is trying to tell us and teach us? Maybe they're teaching us about what having a sister is like. Maybe they're teaching you about how families work, how families are, that this is just how a family is. Thinking about that big idea of not just being a sister, but maybe this is all about family and family dynamics and trust and getting along. So thinking about that. Does it have any patterns where there's rhythms, rhymes, or repeats? Well, I do see a couple of rhymes here. So I see um, smile. Okay. And then mile. I guess I should highlight those. So smile is a theme. I mean, not a theme, a rhyme. So smile and mile rhyme. Okay, maybe there's more in here, but if you were in my class, and I'm sure if you're in the other classes, you know that in poems, rhymes come at the end of sentences, and they're usually every other line. So think about some other words maybe that you see that rhyme here. Maybe these are the only ones. You tell me. So your assignment for today, you are going to be filling out a Google form, and you're pretty much going to be filling out some of these little sentences for writing. So the first one you're going to be filling out is right here now. We're on this document on the right. In My Annoying Sister, which is this poem, I think the author is trying to tell or teach me that blank. And you're going to tell me what you think the author is trying to tell you or teach you. This poem was written because. Okay, think about why the writer is writing this poem to you. And then who is this poem written for? Okay, who do you think the writer is writing this poem for? Um, I notice a rhyme in lines blank and blank. So now you're gonna have to count and see which lines have the rhymes. and then the words blank and blank rhyme. Okay, so then you would just put the words that rhyme in the blanks. All right. So take a look for that Google form in your Google Classrooms, and I hope to see some great work. All right. Good job, everybody, and I will talk to you soon.